check this out. From the Evolve Fight team, also fighters of one championship, the Lees, Christian Lee and Angela Lee. Welcome to the studio, guys.
Hi, thank you.
Winner by submission, Christian the Warrior Lee.
You guys come from a family of fighters. It's in your blood, basically. Tell us a little bit more about that, Christian.
Well, my sister and I both began training at a very young age. My dad owned multiple martial arts schools back in Canada.
Taekwondo, right? That was his thing?
He began teaching Taekwondo.
Okay.
But eventually he moved on to teach it's actually a Korean style of fighting called Hapdo Sul.
Oh, okay.
And it was basically just like an early variation of MMA back in the day. Yeah.
Right. So there was grappling and submissions, or
yeah, actually, so my dad taught it all.
Right.
The striking, wrestling, judo, and grappling.
That's so cool.
So since you started so early, did you take to it immediately? Like, were you like, oh, I definitely want to do this?
You know, in the beginning, like while I was growing up, I didn't really think of it as like this is my career. It was more just something that I did every day.
Okay.
It was just a part of my life.
Okay.
The dad does it. Big sister does it.
I'd go to school and I'd come back and I would train in the evening. So I really didn't think much of it until I began competing more competitively, bigger stages.
At how old did you start competing?
I would say as young as like
7.
Angela's holding up 7 at the back.
as young as like 6 or 7 years old.
Wow.
Of course, they're not really, you're not trying to kill your opponent.
Oh, right.
But it's just like they have tournaments for younger kids just to introduce them to the sport.
Well, I think like any sort of martial art really gives you a sense of discipline. Do you feel like in your lives you have a lot of that discipline because you grew up in a martial arts sort of a family?
Yeah, definitely. There's so many things that martial arts can teach you, and just I feel really grateful to have grown up in an environment where I can just learn martial arts and continue.
And, okay, here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
He has this very low voice, and he looks very mature for his age. I'm not saying you look old. but
you better not.
I better not. Yeah, he might elbow me in the head. But you're 17 years old.
Oh my gosh.
Let me say that again. 17 years old. You're a handsome fellow. You're going to be 18 soon. Look, okay, as someone who's gone through that before, the temptations come around this time. So as big sister sort of like eyes him like, okay, what's going on? Do you do anything other than train?
Yeah, of course.
Go out, hang out with friends?
Mainly, especially when I'm getting ready for fights.
Sure.
When I'm in fight camp, that's when it just I try to just focus mainly on my fight. But after my fight and when I'm not, I actually in fight camp, I just on the weekends I like to spend a lot of time with my family, go out with my friends, and
normal stuff.
Just have fun.
Normal 17-year-old stuff.
Besides training, just like anyone else.
So no crazy stuff that you can talk about that your sister might know about.
No.
Okay.
They incriminate them.
Sorry to put you on the spot here. Okay, so I was watching your last fight, and okay, when you come out, what is that mindset? Because you have this look on your face, like, do not mess with this guy. All right, don't even get in his way. He might just run you over.
The look of intimidation.
What's in your head at that point when you're walking out to the cage?
Well, typically, I'm a really easygoing guy. But when I'm preparing to walk out for my fight, I feel like I'm just a completely different person.
Do you hear the crowd? Do you hear anything, or
I hear the crowd. I see the lights. Yeah. But I'm only focused on one thing, and that's just to go in there and put out my opponent as quickly as possible.
Right. And then figure out what to grab for dinner after that.
Okay. Judging from your last 2 fights, in fact, undefeated record right now. What's next for you? I mean, do you have an opponent schedule, or are you just continuing to train? Do you know what's coming up next?
Well, right now, I'm just here at Evolve in Singapore training. I just try to train hard and stay focused. And I would like to fight as many times as possible this
Okay.
year. So,
How many times a year?
you know, I really don't know.
Right.
As many fights as one championship will
Victor
give me.
Queen, you heard the man.
as many fights as I can possibly get.
Right.
So you know, I always try to stay in fight shape. I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a fight any day.
For your winner by submission via twister, Angela Lee.
Angela's been on the show before. Welcome back to the show.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us here, of course. 19 years old, and you're 4-0 in one championship right now.
Thanks, guys. I don't know. I just really like my brother. Our fighting styles are quite similar, and we always we get in there and we mean business. We just don't mess around, and
Right.
we try to finish fights as fast as we can.
Very cool. So, okay, 4 submissions. Armbar, rear naked choke, twister, rear naked choke. Would you consider yourself a submission specialist?
I don't know.
It was just at that moment that was what presented itself.
Instinct.
You went for it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I mean, the reason why all my submissions are. All my wins are by submission is because as soon as we get to the ground, I just see, what's the fastest way to
Right.
win this fight. And it's whatever submission is there, I guess.
Whatever's available for you
Right.
to take.
I mentioned one of the submission wins she had was by twister.
Right.
It's one of those moves you don't see very often.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So at that point, what went through your mind, or do you drill that move all the time?
Yeah, actually, that's something that me and my dad, we started practicing a lot before this fight, getting ready for it. And we were like, oh, it'd be really cool if we try and pull this off. So if you see it in your fight, just go for it. So.
And it showed up
And
in
it
the
looked
fight.
cool,
Yeah.
too.
Thank you.
So do you guys try moves on each other?
Yeah, actually, what I was doing right before I went out to fight, I was drilling that on Christian.
Oh, right.
Like non-stop.
Okay.
In the locker room. Yeah, so it was really funny. And we're always trying out new submissions and new
Right.
techniques on each other all the time.
Yeah, Mr. Young and I were talking about it. I was like, I wonder if they actually okay, let me try this out on you. Be my
Yeah,
guinea
let me
pig,
try,
right?
Does it hurt? Does it hurt? Does it hurt? Oh, it hurts? Okay, good.
I'm doing something right then. Okay.
Let's talk about the creativity in which you guys pull off these moves as well. Because, I saw in one fight, Christian had the Peruvian necktie on somebody. One of those moves you don't see very often as well.
Definitely.
So, are you guys just trying new things all the time?
Yeah, we're just continuing to grow and learn all these new techniques and try and apply them when we fight.
Right.
So I guess some of them are kind of,
Because I think to the untrained eye, it's almost like art.
Yes.
You're seeing these guys. This is the art of removing somebody's limbs.
Yes, in a very graceful way.
A violent art, I suppose. Not to say that I don't appreciate stand-up, because you guys go in there with the thunder.
For sure. Yeah.
Trying to
Thank
knock
you.
somebody out. Your next fight is in 9 days in Jakarta, right? What is your, where is your head at right now as far as that
Strategy.
fight is concerned? Well, without giving away too much.
I'm super excited. I'm really pumped up. I got a nice rest over the holidays, and I'm really fired up for this fight.
All right.
Super excited, so yeah.
Okay, so the question is, which submission move are you going to use? And how many times are you going to drill it?
Well, now she can't really talk about that.
Calf slicer.
It's gonna be one that you guys haven't seen yet.
Right now, we're going to do something a little bit fun.
Let's.
I have loaded on my computer screen right here one of the matches. Okay,
Yeah.
Angela, you will, with me, commentate on your brother's match.
Alrighty.
here
Alright.
we go.
Let's do
So
this.
let's take a look right now. This is the match: Christian Lee versus Mahmoud Mohammed. And here we go. Catches the leg, throws the right hand.
Oh, misses the soccer kick.
Oh.
Misses again. That's okay. Knees to the face.
There we go.
And he slaps on Peruvian necktie.
There we go. Smell my crotch. Smell my crotch.
He's not gonna tap from this.
No, maybe he has a blocked nose, so he's not tapping out from smell. But it's okay. He flips over though. It's a pretty decent escape. But
Nice scramble right
Yep,
there.
and they're back to their feet magically.
So engrossed you two.
Right. The kicks. Here comes the Fury, punching him. Kicks like he owes him money. Swings him to the side, and there we go. High kick to the head. Looks like his
Right.
opponent is
Nice double leg.
double leg takedown, WWE style, but with actual pain. And here we go.
And this is the finish right here.
Call it
The one-armed chicken wing.
The one-armed chicken wing.
Now I'm hungry.
Was it honey glazed? Was it barbecue?
Fried.
Whatever it was,
Yeah.
the guy's done.
There you go.
Anyway, that was fun, wasn't it?
That was so fast.
I know, right? That's not usually what you want to hear about a man, but
True.
in the fight world, that's a good thing,
Ayo.
especially about your brother.
Can't take you anywhere,
And
no,
now
Mr.
I
Yo.
know, I'm sorry. I forget that Christian's 17 as well. Okay, Christian,
Yeah.
get up here. We're gonna call your sister's fight right now.
She was so intensely looking at the screen, like, oh my god,
Right?
so proud, such a proud sister.
Okay, so this is Angela Lee versus Natalie Hills.
All right, be kind, Christian. She was very supportive of you.
Yes, yes. It was an exciting fight. It's very exciting fight,
Yeah.
this fight as well. Here we go. And the
They're
fight
off.
seems like the fight logo is going off error. Tap of the hands. And here we go. Fists are flying.
Yeah, right. Here, Angela's looking for the clinch, looking
Yep.
for a takedown.
It's like they saw each other wearing the same dress at prom. Now they're going at it.
Exactly. Oh, she ends up on bottom,
Oh.
looking to set up a sweep. Will
And
she get it?
the floor is dirty. Look at that. Look at that sweep. Look at that
Oh,
sweep.
transition, scissor sweep. There you go.
Taking the back.
Ends up on the
Ouch.
back.
All right.
Working some ground and pound. She's got that hook in.
Mhm.
Trying to get the underhook. Looking to set up that twister.
Oh,
And
look at that. She's got the leg.
oh,
right behind.
perfect.
Twist the fries because it's Chinese New Year.
Beautiful.
There we go. And she taps. I would tap her after that twister as well. Whew, what a fight. Look at that smile as well, huh?
The commentating is awesome. We
I know. Thank you. You know what I've learned from all this?
What? Stick to your day job.
Yes. Guys, quick shout outs. You want to say hi to your friends, family. How was Chinese New Year visiting, by the way? Because do you guys have family in Singapore?
Yeah, we have actually tons of family. Like, just the first 2 days of Chinese New
Yeah.
Year, the Monday and Tuesday, we were just slammed visiting house after house.
Do they do the whole eat more thing?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Do you have to tell them, look, guys, we're professional athletes. We have a diet. Did you have to like,
Or do you
reject
splurge
them?
a little bit more for the holidays?
Christian did. I don't know why he has to say that. He did not hold back at all.
Well, I mean,
He's
I don't
17.
have
He's
any
still
fights booked.
He's a growing boy, all right?
He still has
Exactly.
metabolism. I don't anymore. What about yourself, Angela? Because you have a fight coming up in 9 days, and
Yeah. I was actually sick over Chinese New Year.
no.
So I couldn't really eat, but
Uh-huh.
I still got to visit all the relatives, and
Okay.
it was nice. It was a really awesome experience for us.
all right, cool.
I think just visiting with family and friends is the important thing.
Yeah, this was actually our first Chinese New Year's
Oh, gosh.
in Singapore.
Really?
Yeah, so it was a whole new experience for us. It was
Shout out
great.
to the Lees and everyone related.
Well,
Yo,
gong xi fa cai to
all
you.
the leads listening.
so how much ang pao did you get? Was your ang pao game strong? Did you guys get the ang paos and everything?
Oh
The
yeah,
packets?
yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right, cool. Well, guys, thank you very much for dropping by. It was absolutely
thank
fun.
you.
And okay, Angela, I always like to do this before a fight.
Right.
If you could say something to your opponent right now,
Oh, boy.
what would you say to her? Remember last time we talked about getting that trash talk down?
Right.
Oh, I'm so horrible at that, though.
Getting your swag on.
I bet she's gonna be like, "Hey, sweetie, I'll see you in 9 days. We're gonna have a great fight."
Good luck to both of us. We're both winners.
Until I
Very
knock you.
pageant kind of way.
Until I knock you out. What? Yeah. Do you want to say anything to your opponent?
All right. If she was here,
Mm-hmm.
I'd say something to her.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I'd just be like, look, I'm on a winning streak and I plan to keep it that way.
Ooh.
This next fight, it's going to end very quickly. I'm sorry.
Oh.
But it's going to be another highlight reel.
Cool.
Damn!
Oh my
All right,
gosh.
I like that. I like that.
Bringing
Trash
it
talk game
home.
strong.
Yeah.
All right, Angela Lee, Christian Lee, thank you guys very much for dropping by, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon again.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you so
us.
much.